Tonight is the beginning of many painful nights where we will try to understand why last night's senseless actions occurred.
An emotional vigil tonight as a Wisconsin community mourns an unthinkable tragedy. 5 lives lost and dozens of people injured after an SUV plowed through a Christmas parade in Waukesha.
That vigil comes as questions about the criminal past of the suspect continue. Today we learned 39-year-old Darrell Brooks has multiple violent felonies on record. He was released on cash bond twice in the last year for multiple charges, most recently on November 11th. Now police say they believe he was fleeing the scene of another incident when he reached the parade.
Both witnesses and the victims are left reeling tonight, and 2 children are in critical condition.
Dane Placco has the latest on how that community is standing in prayer together tonight.
Residents of Waukesha are coming together tonight for a candlelight vigil to remember and pray for those who were killed and injured.
How do you not show how unbelievably touched we all are by this?
About 1,000 people, many holding candles, stood silently in a downtown Waukesha park.
We are thankful. We are all in this together. We are Waukesha strong.
39-year-old Darrell Brooks Jr. of Milwaukee has now been charged with 5 counts of intentional homicide after police say he blasted through barricades and drove his red SUV into the middle of Waukesha's annual Christmas parade, striking members of a high school marching band, a kids' dance team, and a popular group called the Dancing Grannies. 5 people were killed and 48 injured, many of them children.
The subject was taken into custody a short distance from the scene, and we are confident he acted alone. There is no evidence that this is a terrorist incident.
Police say Brooks had been involved in a domestic dispute that included a knife fight just before he went on the rampage, but he'd left the scene before they arrived. He was just released from jail on Friday after posting bond for a November 5th domestic assault in which police say he used his car as a weapon to drive over a woman at a gas station.
Last night, our wonderful Waukesha parade became the scene of a horrific tragedy. Last night, that parade became a nightmare.
Today, most of the businesses along the parade route are closed. Flowers and signs marking the scene of the tragedy.
The fear and terror on people's faces is something I'll never forget.
Dan Schneiderman was handing out candy last night outside the record store he owns on the parade route.
Chaos happened. People were screaming and running up the street.
James Touchstone's daughter was marching in the parade. Luckily, she wasn't hurt.
He didn't try to stop. He didn't blow his horn. He made no attempt to brake.
Waukesha schools were canceled today, and classes will be canceled again tomorrow. But counselors will be on hand to talk to any children that need help. In Waukesha, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
And tonight we are learning more about the victims. 52-year-old Jane Kulick was at the parade representing her bank. She leaves behind 3 children and 3 grandkids. 79-year-old Virginia Sorensen and 52-year-old Tamara Durand were both members of the Dancing Grannies, a beloved group that had appeared at parades for decades, and this was Durand's first parade. Other victims killed include 71-year-old Leanna Owen, who was also a dancing granny. An 81-year-old man, William Hospel, who volunteered with the group, was also there and killed. And officials gave new details today on who was injured in the tragedy. Children's Hospital Wisconsin says that 18 children were brought to their ER, ranging in ages between 3 and 16. They had broken bones and serious head injuries. 8 of those patients have had to undergo surgery.
The injuries from Sunday night will go well beyond the physical and will take time to heal. We all must continue to lean on each other and to encourage those impacted to reach out and use the resources that are available to them. Each of these injuries impacts a family, friends, and a larger circle beyond those immediately injured.
The injured children include 3 sets of siblings.